Hey guys, welcome to Guardians of the Galaxy. I've heard a lot of good things about this game, and I've been wanting to try it out for a little bit. I'm a fan of the movies. I like them a lot. Never read the comics, but I heard this is closer to the comics than the movies, and I'm fine with that. And I heard it's kind of similar to Mass Effect, and those are one of my favorite series of all time. So I love that. So I figured I'd give this a try. Let's get started. Yeah. All right, new game. I don't know. Let's just go on normal difficulty. Everything regular, I think. Ding, you did it, ding. Yeah, sure. I don't care. Graphics look really good. I'm impressed. Square Enix usually does a pretty good job. Check out his album here. This is how he got his name from one of his favorite bands. Ready?
Wonder you can hear me. Is that your new tape? Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes?
He doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders. And he's not scary. He's cool.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full. Pretty far out.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma. Ma!
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, well, your mom does. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath and...
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think. Oh, we'd look up at the stars and he'd tell me all about the places he'd been.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey, watch the hair.
Peter! We've talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy. It's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec. I promise.
Right.
All right, get out of bed, boy. Investigate.
Oh man, traveling through space must be amazing.
Alright, in games like this, I tend to explore pretty much everything.
Oh
So,
man, I can't wait to play this.
get used to that.
Maybe I can convince Annie to buy it with his paper out money. This will be worth hundreds of dollars someday. I gotta beat Janie's high score. This is embarrassing. 3 natural ones in a row last game. Some barn I turned out to be.
What a nerd.
It's pretty crazy that all that destruction started from one little mistake.
Is it kind of like the Critters movie or Gremlins? One of those? Alright, stop. Stop.
Need to build up my calluses. Keep hitting those dingers, George. You'll make it in the Hall of Fame for sure. The movie was okay. The soundtrack really kicked butt. Might as well just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
That's the way to do it, man.
Fingers are still cramped from trying to bookmark pages. I know it's not how you're supposed to play, but I'm tired of dying everywhere.
Oh, Tron.
Can't believe I caught this. That maiden show was awesome.
The fingers.
Love to be able to ride one of those light cycles.
So this is mixed in with a bunch of real stuff. Mixed with red fake stuff.
The final battle was awesome.
Star Wars?
Looked like the heroes were done for, but they pulled it off.
Holy crap, Drax. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's weird.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
How long was I out for?
15,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
Gamora's on our side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. Do not trust her.
We'll try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no promises.
Not a big fan of Drax's voice. Maybe it'll grow on me. Gonna be hard to beat Batista. He is pretty great. All right.
Oh, it ain't just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the biggest pile of galactic war debris in the known universe.
Let's check out your room, man.
Just think of all the
Yeah, we just got done in the mirror. Go out.
Hey, it's
Oh, I hear
only
Groot.
illegal if Novacorp finds us inside, which they won't.
Groot's right to be nervous, Rocket. Don't underestimate the Nov Corps.
I'll check out everyone's room.
Am I the only one who ain't scared of these galactic bullies?
They've got the numbers on us.
They ain't got the brains. Ha! Sure takes a genius to catch my ship.
My ship!
Who said that? Well, no, I think I heard him. Man, never mind.
There's nothing to check out in these
Not
places.
so sure about tooth cleaning tablets. Manual brushing is where it's at.
Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested.
I am Groot.
I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
Arrested? For what? Our ship just accidentally slipped into the quarantine zone.
Oops, our navigation malfunctioned.
Oops.
How would we accidentally cross into the Nova Corps force field?
Gomora?
Up here, Peter.
Hey, that's my chair.
Oh. Then why aren't you in it?
I was, strategizing. It's one thing to get into the zone, but we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
What if I'm not ready to go yet? I didn't explore yet, Gomora.
Once we breach that force field, there's no going back.
Your black market codes are gonna crack that Nova net, right?
Wow.
As soon as you enter them in your console.
That's pretty cool. The colors in this game are great. I'm not sitting down yet.
Guys, our great leader ran away. Could you send him back?
Peter Quill, the murderess still calls your name.
Oh, sounds kinky.
Nope.
Nice.
So, Drax, excited to meet our buyer after we catch the monster?
Of course.
This rocket shrimp.
Lady Hellbender is a legendary warrior and a noble queen.
And she's rich.
That is not a prowess, simply a commercial fact.
As long as she buys her monster, she doesn't need to be royalty.
You are
Oh,
jealous.
back in my room. Okay, we went all the way around.
Thanks. Being a
What was
queen
that?
means being born with a target on your back.
Kind of like the one on yours.
Wish you were here, Mom. Almost 20 years, and those tracks are still fire.
Would he know to say that?
Oh yeah.
It's like
you remember
the
that
current
dealer
term.
who asked about the emitters? After you left, he leans over to me and he says, what do you need?
Drax! About Gomora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to
What?
capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Of course. But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
Cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
Ooh, what is this room? Like
Good
supplies?
old Milano. Engine parts from at least 5 different black markets.
Morgoth be with you.
Hey, Morgoth yourself.
I am Groot.
What is it?
Dude, take 5. We gotta talk about that Gomora thing.
She's waiting for you in the cockpit.
I already checked in on her. You know you're not subtle with all that staring, right?
Subtlety is neither my strength nor my intent.
Look, I know you're mad about being on her team for the mission, but could you at least try to get along?
I doubt I would succeed.
All good, buddy?
I am Groot.
You know, I don't understand you, Groot, but I'm gonna assume you just said something super kind and thoughtful.
I am Groot.
What did the tree say?
No idea. Groot really needs to get these plants under control.
Hey, Groot, did that escort job on Orga
What did
pan out?
that do?
I am Groot.
What do you mean you never called her back? Don't know if you noticed, but we're flarkin' broke.
I am Groot.
What? Wait, what kind of escort was that contract about? Yeah, maybe I'd rather...
I hear Rocket. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Nice gizmos, Rocket.
I'm calling them thumpers on account of the noise they make. Assuming we get past the force field and reach your coordinates in one piece, all we gotta do is set them up, and these babies are gonna draw out our monster in no time.
How's that even gonna work? The thumper goes beep, 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 and the monsters come running?
It goes more like, wah! Wah! Wah!
Stop this ruckus at once!
And then the monster comes a-running out of its hole.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, all my intel came from your source.
My sources are very reliable. Those coordinates are 100% pointing towards a rare, elusive, priceless creature.
With no physical description to go by.
What do you think elusive means?
Don't matter what the monster looks like. As long as it's got ears, you could be sure my thumpers are gonna drive it right into our arms.
All right, we'll take off.
Ready now?
Now?
Yeah.
Now. Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
The next one?
Nova Corps security grid resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
If we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
Oh, why's the Novanet still up? Thought we were going in.
Well, it appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gomora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter. 0451.
That's it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple. The code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key of some sort, designed to integrate temp-
There. And we're in.
Incredible.
I didn't realize there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Shatari army, especially with Thanos in charge.
Yeah, it's probably all harmless now. I mean, Nova Corps had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do.
Hold on, let's see if we can turn on. I thought I turned on subtitles. Audio. Here we go. Okay.
With all this tech.
Stay focused, Rodent. We did not come here to scavenge.
Why not? The Milano's weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus, there's good money in it.
The beast that we seek is far more valuable to the monster queen of Seknarf 9 than any illegally acquired salvage.
Whoa! Place is really shifty.
I'm not seeing a monster, but that big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night? And you'll see the monster soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Oh, because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it, and my skin is not green. It's teal.
Teal? Listen, if we want to trick the monster into going inside that mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And 2 clips to the drop side. Ground's too unstable to land the ships. You'll need to jump.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Alright, we're gonna do something now. Maybe.
Thumper 1, done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
Gomora, take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Oh, can you imagine?
What do I get? Components?
What, the pink goo? It's custom nano resin, designed to keep all this war stuff from floating away.
Ah.
We don't know what it looks like. Nah, it's totally safe. Hey, starboard! Wrong way!
You guys sure you don't need help?
Don't be yelling at me.
Very sure.
Just doing my
Focus
thing.
on your own task.
Yep.
Scanning all this
Here
stuff.
definitely feels a little weird.
Yo, Quill, these coordinates are so reliable. How come we're the only ones out here trying to catch this thing?
We're the only ones crazy enough.
I heard Novacore once wanted to cover entire planets in Novanet, just like this place.
I am Groot.
Hostile ones, I guess.
Visor works.
Sure it works. I checked it right before we left.
Did you just put checked it in quotes?
What? No. Everybody keep an eye out for any good scrap or
Hey,
components.
Groot.
I am Groot.
I know the monster is the first priority. I'm just saying, if you see anything good along the way, pick it up.
Only saw one thing. Can't pick up these tubes. Oh, there's some. Get that. Get it. I got some components.
Peter Quill, the insubordination of the assassin has become insufferable.
I'm doing exactly what we planned to do.
She is also quite contrarian.
We talked about this on the Milano, Drax. I'm thinking
Whoa.
that big cylinder.
Is that a
thing
head
is our
over there?
rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
Wow. That looks pretty nice.
Just imagine what kind of blasters the Jagari had to use to wreck some of these frigates. Oh, look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Novacore frigate. Nice!
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why do you even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them, so why here? You think it's to impress Gomora? Like,
Don't know if you noticed, Rocket, but people aren't exactly falling over themselves to hire us.
oh, I have noticed.
If this job pans out, sure we'll get money, but also a rich new client. We need to impress Lady Hellbender with a monster she's interested in, not just any old critter.
Which is why we should have gone after Fin Fang Foom.
We won't impress no
Yeah.
one if we're dead.
It is strange. I have not encountered any corpses in the wreckage.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
I didn't miss anything, did I?
Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
You know, I like this. This is fun. The three of us, hanging out, just like when we started this gig, before you-know-who joined us.
I am Groot.
I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
I hope you get that promotion, Rocket.
The three of us have had some good times.
Remember the gig on Draconius?
The locals did not appreciate us hauling them onto our ship.
Lark and shapeshifters, man. Never again.
Oh, Groot. Nice.
Whoa!
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey,
I'm gonna go check it out anyway.
think we can find pieces of the Tryon Shard in here? You never heard of the Tryon Shard? Pyramid of pure evil that corrupts everything it comes in contact with.
I guess he was right.
Well, that's it. Walk of shame. Of course he couldn't know. I told him.
Just let me explore, Rocket. God. What is that? That's really long. Okay. That's not a collectible. Lame.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done gloating.
I am Groot.
Yep, classic me.
Let me go check that out.
Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gomora anyway.
I heard that.
Don't worry, it's safe to walk on, mostly. That's why green team's on the Milano. Watch it, Quill!
Woo! All good, no worries. But watch your step, guys. This junk isn't as
Oh, you
stable
can
as
break
we
that
think.
stuff. Okay.
Take that, brittle stuff.
I wish I knew that earlier.
Gotta see if you can nearly get killed by another giant sheet of metal.
Don't have to wait for me if you're in such a rush, Rocket.
Hold on, I'm looking. Are they gonna push you like this the whole time?
You know how much work I put into those thumpers?
There we go.
Ugh, I hate these ship-eating parasites. Flarkers would chew right through the Milano in 2 cycles. Looks like they've...
Gross.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these
Oh,
suckers
no.
than you.
As if. Oh, what the? Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the Flarkin thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be. Well, that's grim. Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old wrecks. It was a long time ago anyways. Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over. I want to see if he's alive. I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott Stain, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah, just, thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Okay. There's a craft out Nova Corps missile bay just on the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it. Okay. Crawling through creepy old ship. No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot.
That looks breakable. Yeah. Shoot her down.
All right, Team Rocket. We've just set up another couple of thumpers.
All you do is fly the ship.
Now this brings back memories.
Is that an
Fall
Apple
through
Watch?
another hole, Quill.
I'm, assessing stuff.
If all else fails, shoot something. Quill, was that you?
I shot something, like you said. I've got a way forward.
See? Never fails.
All right, time to slide. Whoop.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Guy. Whoa! What the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your woodsy squeal even with...
I like the F-word substitute they got.
Crap! That's cheating! You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing. Not falling for this again. Papa!
Oh, you can kick it. Nice.
He told us to go! He'll be fine!
Ah! Is there just like gonna finna them out of him?
Quill! You alright?
Oh, it's like pumping a shit!
He's fine!
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
That is exactly the kind of scrap we're looking for. Way to go, buddy. Don't be so modest. That was a great find.
Alright, where's the exit? This way. Maybe? No? Oh, going up. I'm very observant. I can see
These
things.
thumpers ain't gonna lure squat if they're in the wrong place.
Don't worry, Drax took notes.
They are rich in detail.
Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit. Like you could even tell if she had an honest face. Yeah, she did smell like flowers.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. Put
Whoa.
our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Anything to scan? Anything to scan? Let's scan.
Putting
Oh, we can scan.
thumpers in the right place. And getting monsters
There you
in
go.
the sack too.
Deep space mining. Oh, yeah, I had time to read that. Okay.
Come on!
Oh, crap! Oh! No.
Mother of Scott!
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't fall that time.
Man, that was too close! You okay, Groot? Quill?
We're fine, but we can't jump that.
You don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice like. He does it for me all the time.
Guardians mode. Oh, Groot.
All right, Groot. Let's see that cool viney thing. That's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
Gross. More
I'll get all the components. Give it to me.
Hey, think Groot can make it to that?
Nope, that's way too far. And there ain't nothing good to grab on the other side.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Come here, Groot. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
under your
Yeah.
nose, Quill.
Take that and that right in the balls. Ah, Rocket took the lead.
Any bets on what this monster's gonna look like? How many left? We gotta go that way, across the gap. Somehow.
Groot,
Okay,
I
Groot
found a
again.
hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies. You see any blue and gold ships out there, you let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into an overflow patrol.
We'll restrain them until we are done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If they do spot us, all they have to do is close that barrier and we're stuck.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Fork that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before.
I keep pushing
Help
X
them
to
catch
pick up
real
things.
criminals. I
But
can
it's
talk my way
punch.
out.
You think the
No.
Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
She's
It's
done it
possible.
before. Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark! No, no! Flark and Skaggy! Attack and batteries fried, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Probably a battery, eh? Yeah. Oh. Those
So
batteries?
What do I gotta do to get a last name like Drax?
Catathians have no need for surnames.
What about the Destroyer?
It is a moniker to mark the countless unslaughtered period of untempered rage.
Yeah, one of those. I could be Rocket the Ruthless, because I'm pretty sure I ain't never had no Ruth.
Get up there. Just kidding. Don't. Nope. Oh, you're not gonna grab on the side? Come on, man.
Do I look worried?
Hey! A huge power generator! How do we hook it up?
We don't. That thing would toast our little thumper.
Found a compressor. No charge.
No charge, no good.
Oh, so I'm supposed to be scanning things, huh? Let's see, huh? Anything good in there?
This place really makes you wonder.
About what?
What Nova Corps hoped to do by sweeping all this up and forgetting about it.
Maybe they just wanted to move on. Leave the past.
Yeah, get that.
The past
Yeah.
cannot be left. It follows our every step.
One of these gotta be something, right?
Got an oxygen pump here.
No good. It would draw power directly from the ship.
Right. Yeah. I knew that.
I already scanned all these
Gomora,
things.
when are you gonna share your contacts and sources?
When will you share yours?
What? You know about all my guys.
Only that you've got a guy that makes the booms, you've got a guy who can reconstruct faces, you've got a guy who never says no.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Found something with a charge. Kind of looks like
Oh, it's just right there?
fancy car battery. Okay.
Wow.
This thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is.
What do I do with it? What do I do with it? What do I do? What do I do?
Fine.
I probably should have been listening to you there, Rocket. Here you go, buddy.
Of course there ain't any plants here.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from what?
Fucking monster thing! Everyone get ready!
Rocket! Help me scramble some critters!
No, Scott! If
There you go, Groot.
fire this fast, it's gonna short circuit.
Looks like it's all us, Groot.
Oh. Nice.
Lost another one!
Good job, Groot.
We're just killing party favors.
Buy some time, Groot!
Oh!
Ah, I hate bugs!
They serve as preparation for the true battle ahead.
Yeah, I'm getting hit.
Kill them all! Watch your butts!
Ow.
Keep them away from that little hole!
Oh, the mama.
Thanks for the heads up, bud.
Oh, a bunch of mamas. Eh.
Take your time, not like we're busy here!
bad, buddy. They started it. Make like a tree. They're really coming
Kick.
out of the woodwork.
Kick 'em all.
Done. We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go.
Pick that up.
Looks like this med kit is tuned to Kree biology. A shame we don't have any Kree on the team.
I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud. Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive? If the 2 of us gotta lug that monster...
Guys, we deliver this monster to Lady Hellbender, we'll get bigger payouts and jobs that don't. Of course, it's the worst space ration flavor. This one tastes like dollar store cat food. Makes her teeth oily.
Well, come on, man.